Hey guys, it's Seth, and in this video, I'm going to do another digital marketing career walkthrough. It's December 2018. There are 63,922 digital marketing jobs in the US on LinkedIn. That is 3 times as many jobs as there were when I first started talking about this in 2016. The industry is growing. More and more people are on the internet buying things. If you even look at the articles, they say Black Friday this year was like the biggest year in history. It's just going to keep continuing to grow, and the colleges continue to teach their students that Facebook and Google ads and Amazon are all a fad, which means there's more and more openings. So I picked a few cities. I started with Salt Lake City, but I had some audio issues. So that's going to be the third city in this video. I do apologize. The audio is a little wonky. So I'm going back. I'm going to start with Charlotte, North Carolina. Then I'm going to do Miami, Florida, then Salt Lake City, Utah. So let's jump right in. Now, Charlotte, North Carolina, this is great because this is not a big city, but they have 656 digital marketing jobs. That's pretty freaking huge for a city that is not a very big city. So I'm just going to jump. Like I say, you have a ton of tabs open. I'm just going to jump around a lot just because I'm trying to cover a lot in a short amount of time. Creative content specialist posted a month ago. So this is more content marketing, writing. This is going to be more of like an SEO type position. But what I like about this is just look, I posted a month ago and it looks like they haven't had any applicants. This one, digital marketing specialist, SEO, SEM, social media, exactly what we teach in the course. Now the next two postings are kind of funny because usually the job postings are a little more in depth, but all it says is digital marketing developer responsible for gathering and analyzing key market information. So it's kind of funny. They really don't give you much to work with. Again, if you show them your certification, show them the account structure, show them that you understand both SEO and SEM. You have a very compelling, application that's going to, compel them to consider you. These guys over here, digital marketing specialist, same thing. It's very short description, but basically they want, this is lead generation. They want you to help with lead generation. That's something we talk about in the course. Marketing coordinator, digital marketing, take the lead with several key digital marketing strategies, content marketing, website optimization, and this is a little bit more HubSpot oriented, which is something we talk about in the course. Now, remember, guys, and I'm going to repeat this like every city we go to, proven work experience as an email digital marketing specialist, 1 to 3 years. Do not worry about that. I know I already did this in the Salt Lake City one because I recorded it before. I'm just going to keep bringing it up in case you don't get that far. Just got this email yesterday. Took me 3 weeks to get Google Ads certification on my resume. I only put I had 1 month experience. P.S. They were looking for someone with 1 to 2 years experience. I did not take the offer because I have the hours, but I'm amazed I already got a job offer. And I'm sorry I'm repeating myself, but you guys got to keep hearing that. Do not be dissuaded or intimidated when you see 1 to 3 years or 3 to 5 years experience, especially in a place like Charlotte, North Carolina. There are not people walking around that know what PPC and SEO are. So this was only been up for 4 days. You can see there haven't, be an early applicant. There haven't even been applicants. Over here, we got digital marketing specialist. This one was posted 2 months ago, and it says be an early applicant. Creative agency in North Carolina is looking to add a digital marketing specialist. This is another one with HubSpot, so it means they're more about. Now it's funny because they're saying they want you to be, about content marketing, but it also says Google Analytics and Google AdWords certified. Boom. You can show them that. That's what you learn how to do. And if they haven't gotten any decent applicants in 2 months, you definitely have a good chance of standing out. I would also, if you see an agency is hiring on LinkedIn, then Google them and see if you can get to their website. They might have other positions available as well. Digital marketing specialist. I love this. Bank of America. Woo! That's a big company. Responsible for writing digital content, digital marketing, creating digital content. Now this one, again, this one says 4 to 6 years experience. And what I'll say again and again is do not be intimidated. Even if it says 4 years, apply because what's the worst that can happen? You don't get hired. It's a good habit to get into. This one, digital marketing associate, Velocity Technology Solutions, works with the marketing director to plan, implement, and analyze global SEM and SEO initiatives. Now, I love this. This is really amazing when you see something listed as a mid-senior level, whether they did that mistakenly or on purpose. 1 to 2 years. That's like a senior position. But again, 1 to 2 years experience. Do not worry about that, as you saw from the email I just showed you. These companies need people who can do these jobs. They're not finding them. This was posted 3 weeks ago. Charlotte, North Carolina. You're gonna stand out. And I like about this, I don't think this says even says anything about a degree, which I talk about in other postings. So that's a good opportunity. SEO, SEM specialist. Did I already? I'm having like deja vu. I don't know if I already recorded this or if I said this in another video, but basically Creative Circle is a temp agency. It's really amazing. They're like an advocate for you. Once they see you have these skill sets, they will put you out for other jobs if you don't get this one. This one is SEO specialist, $25 to $33 an hour, 50 to 68K depending on experience. Plan, implement SEO initiatives. Now, it says you need 3 years, blah, blah, blah. But it's funny because they said you must have executed campaigns from start to finish, being a player in the strategy of a campaign. Now, remember, when I show you how to generate your own experience, or if you start freelancing, working for your own clients, or even people that you know, this all counts as experience, guys. SEO isn't even like paid because it's harder to quantify and it takes longer. So again, you're in Charlotte, North Carolina. They posted this 2 weeks ago. These guys are not going to be finding that many people that know how to do this. So don't be intimidated. This also, the fact that they want Google Ads, Google Analytics, Facebook Ad Manager, I mean, this has nothing to do with SEO. So this is one of those situations like I show you in the free video where you're like Willie Mays Hayes, you show them just how big a rock star you are, and you have a good chance of being seriously considered for this. And again, if you impress them with that, even the recruiter, they're going to put you up for other opportunities. Digital marketing specialist, Sherpa. I like this one. This one is really interesting to me because it doesn't even really specify experience level. It says mid-senior level, but again, apply even if you don't get it. This is the type of thing that you're looking for. And this says talent acquisition specialist. So this may actually be a temp agency too. It's a great place to connect with. I love this. Up to $75 an hour. Isn't that freaking amazing? That you could even be considered for them. Again, this is not entry level. This is not what I tell people. This is not what you're normally going to get right out of the gate, but you can still apply for this. You can still keep this as a goal for the future. And who knows? Who knows? This company may be interested in you based on the skills and the value that you can provide for the client, or they may have another opportunity to put you in. Sunbelt Rentals posted 2 weeks ago, be an early applicant. Search engine marketing analyst. Define search engine optimization, data. I love it. They give you all these little skill sets here, but really it's about, can you do the job? And again, I think it's really funny because when they talk about SEO and then they're also asking for Google Ads, Google Ads certification, a plus. I've done this in so many of these videos. You see me do this because these guys write up these, I don't know who's writing them up. First of all, it says associate, which is basically entry level. Then they say they want, how much did they say they want? 3 to 5 years, which is not associate level. That's like mid-senior level. Then they say they want you to have all these, all this experience. And then they say Google Ads certification, a plus. There's no one who would be working in the field managing campaigns who does not have certification. So that's what makes me go, look, these guys are throwing out a lot. They're throwing out a lot of complicated terms. Do not be intimidated. This is an in-house position. They sell scaffolding and pumps and stuff. They don't know digital marketing. You do. You go to a company like this, like when I worked at the Drug Rehab Center, I'm the expert. They have a couple of people there that know a couple things. Maybe they copied and pasted some of these, they might have consulted with someone to get all these little bullet points to put in there. But basically, working with agency partners, that may mean that they have other people on the payroll and they want someone who's actually in-house, like actually they can talk to every day. So don't be intimidated by this. Go ahead, apply for that. This is digital marketing manager, lead development, strategic execution of acquisitions across an optical media mix. It just means they want you to run ads on different platforms. They like to use this fancy language. Manage campaigns, oversee. 5 years experience, was posted 2 years ago. This is a good one. Digital content manager, lead quarterly strategy sessions, blah, blah. 1 to 2 here. Hands-on experience with HubSpot, particularly. It's so funny, guys. This sounds very complicated. Basically, the idea is, can you create content and execute an SEO strategy that will get more traffic? And when you do the course, you learn how to do that. In fact, my students, I think it's very funny. A lot of my students go on and they get so in depth with SEO that they know more than I do after just a few months or years. Oh, and then they want someone who knows video editing. So that means it's like, if they want you to do video editing as well as online editing, it's not as hardcore technical as you might think it is. Marketing specialist, they want 3 years again. And I love most of these jobs. I didn't even see that much about bachelor's degree, but as I say again and again, bachelor's degree marketing and communication is required. How about you blow it out your ass? These guys do not. I love it. When they've had this posting open for like a year or 2 years, or they start getting applicants who have marketing degrees and they don't know a damn thing about actually implementing a strategy properly, that's when they go, oh, maybe we should get rid of that requirement. Okay, so let's go over to Indeed. 666 jobs on Indeed. Highly motivated individual with digital expertise to help grow. Yes. Ignore the bachelor's degree, 2 years of experience, and self-motivated. I love that. When you see self-motivated, that's when you show up and you show them your skills. Digital marketing manager, iron paper, can work full-time, and presents a desire for ongoing learning in digital marketing analytics. That is a good sign too. Remember I said the big thing about this industry is you want to keep learning and bring your passion. Digital marketing manager, SEO, SEM, display, advertising, and again, you can disregard all this. Digital strategy associate, entry-level position. Now, this is really, I love this. Bachelor's degree in healthcare related field or computer science. What? This is the dumbest. This is, I will say this again and again. I sound like a madman, but I'm saying not only is saying a bachelor's degree ridiculous and insipid, but if these people think that having a healthcare or computer science degree has any relationship with what they're doing, even if you're working on healthcare related products, they are foolish. Why would you spend 4 years in healthcare and say that somehow is going to help you with the basics of landing page optimization, ad copy, targeting, all the digital marketing skills? They are completely unrelated. So again, do not be intimidated by that kind of nonsense. And again, these companies, they'll learn it the hard way. They'll either hire someone who doesn't, they'll say, oh, this person has a degree in healthcare. Oh, they must be wonderful. They don't know what they're doing when it comes to digital marketing. And then they'll turn around and say, hey, we should have hired Seth's student. $42K a year. Oh, this Click, a digital marketing agency. I would Google Click and get in touch with them. This is great right here. This is a good one. $42K a year. That's a great entry level strategy salary. I know it says they want 3 years experience, but look at all the stuff here. PPC, SEO, display. All these are the things that we cover in the course. LinkedIn page and what's your story, and explain that you have this much experience. And I'm telling you, again, they're not getting too many people with 3+ years experience in Charlotte. Digital marketing associate, implement PPC display. GPA of 3.5. What a joke. And it's so funny because, again, this is an industrial supply company. They just don't know what they're doing. They've been told by the culture that, hey, college students with good GPAs are good. Maybe they're good to hire. They don't know. You show up, again, you have to teach them, guys. You're the expert. They're not the expert. They're the expert in industrial supplies. Okay, they don't know anything about digital marketing. You do. You will if you do the course. Develops strategic plans for content delivery, blah, 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 and the very same thing. So now let's look at some agencies. Internet marketing careers, Nomad. Self-development, creativity, I love it. Co-work, I love it when they have all this stuff about all the benefits and the environment. SEO and content specialist, this one's open, but connect with these guys, apply for this job at this agency. There's a ton of agencies in Charlotte, guys. This is great. These small cities are so amazing because there's almost as many jobs as in the bigger cities, but there's a smaller pool of talent. Let's see. New business, browse openings. These guys at Union have I don't know if they have any actual jobs. Again, I just opened up these. 3-month internship, account coordinator, copywriter, digital campaign manager, organic. Oh, God, these guys are growing. This is a perfect place to apply. Let's see. These guys, careers. Okay, they have a careers page. I'll wait for that. So I'll come over here. Do these guys have a career page? I don't think they do. I don't see a careers page here. These guys, paid search account manager, kaboom. That's exactly what I'm teaching people to do. These guys, so I'm sorry I went through this so fast. Union.co, Nomad with a K. Let's see, do these guys have, I don't think Pickney does. But again, even if they don't have a careers page, you can always get in touch with them. These guys, they have no open positions. Remember, you can always send them your resume. These guys have jobs. It's called MyJive. Junior social media. I like that. Copywriter, content marketing specialist. Even when we're not hiring, we're looking. And you're going to see this in the other videos I showed you in Miami and Salt Lake City. All the agencies, they're always hiring or they're always looking because there aren't enough people that do these jobs. Careers over here at CGR Creative. Let's see if they have any positions. They've got digital marketing specialist. Boom. I love it. It's like what's behind door number 1, door number 2. This is all web development stuff. And then boom, digital marketing specialist at CGR Creative. And let's see. I don't see a careers page on this one. So again, not every agency will have a careers page, but so many do. So that's Charlotte, North Carolina, guys. Not what you'd think of as a big digital marketing hub, but so many opportunities. Now let's move on to the next city. Okay, let's jump across the country to beautiful, sunny Miami, Florida, where I see 238 entry-level jobs. And if you get rid of that, you see there's about 892 total jobs. And remember, sometimes you can apply for the jobs that don't say entry-level because either the people posting it don't know what they're talking about, or, again, you have more going for you with the skills you're learning than you might think. But let's start out with a genuine entry-level position. This is awesome. Paid search specialist, Google AdWords, Operation ROI. I did not mean to click that. Let's go back here. So this is their Google AdWords specialist. This is exactly what the course is for. We teach you how to understand and structure Google Ads accounts properly. You understand PPC optimization techniques. You have hands-on experience. Now imagine managing large-scale complex paid search campaigns. Guys, posted 2 weeks ago, early applicant, they're not getting, again, even in Miami, which is a little bit of a bigger city, there's not enough people that are walking around saying, I've managed $1 million a month in ad spend. So even if you come to them, like our friend in the Instagram post I showed you, who says, hey, I only have a month of experience, I only have 6 months of experience, or whatever you say, it doesn't matter. You will be considered, especially if you, if you get Google Shopping certified, all these other things. So, this is a great opportunity right here. And then again, I would look up the company, Operation ROI, and just bookmark their website. Chances are they are always hiring because these agencies, these companies usually have turnover, not because they're laying people off, but because people jump to different jobs because there's so much demand. It's a cool problem to have in that industry. Entry-level SEO. This is kind of a cool. I've had a few students get jobs at places like this, like a plumbing, HVAC, like an electrician. These small, a local business that needs someone to work on their SEO. And this is a great one because you can tell. I mean, they even put junior in there, which to me says it either says that maybe they don't want to work. Maybe they've been burned by agencies and people say, "Oh, we're going to take care of it." They want someone who's a little newer to the scene, or maybe they've just not been able to find anybody, which is, I think, a little more likely. So if you show up, show them you understand SEO, keyword research, how to build links, things like that, and you have the right attitude, you can be, working in-house. Again, an in-house job is fantastic, usually because you're given a lot of responsibility. You usually get paid pretty well. The only downside is that unlike in an agency, you may be the only person doing SEO. It says junior, so maybe there is another SEO person there. But since it's not an agency, you're not going to be working on 20 different types of accounts. You won't learn as much, but it's still a great opportunity. Let's see. This one is digital marketing specialist at a healthcare company. Entry level, use marketing organizational resources, create digital content, strategize. I love it. It's entry level, 2 to 4 years experience. Again, 2 to 4 years of experience preferred. Do not worry about that. And again, 4 weeks ago, 25 views, be an early applicant. Nobody's applied to this job. You come in and you can blow them away. Junior digital media planner. Again, a month ago, nobody's applied. Or actually, it's like 6 people have applied for this, but it's still up a month later. Work alongside offline integrated media planning and buying teams. I mean, if it's a digital team, basically means they're probably just doing Facebook ads. I love this. 1+ years media planning experience as an assistant or junior planner. Again, this is very low bar. All the jobs you can see, 2 to 3 years, 4 years, 1 year. This is great. This is a good opportunity. Digital marketing specialist. Oh, I love this one. You could actually you could help advertise online universities, which I really love. I think you're kind of like working for the evil empire here. Digital web landscape. This job posting is a little vague. I don't think I get the sense that these guys don't really know what they're talking about, which is really great. If it says they want a digital marketing, they only mention search engine optimization, search engine marketing, social media, but they're not using language that gets specific enough to indicate they really understand. So that's, again, an opportunity where you show up, the language, you have a command, the actual, you actually understand the skills, the actual step-by-step process of setting up a paid search account or doing optimization. That's when you can really shine. This one looks like it's had a few applicants, but it's a month later, shows me they have not been getting qualified, good, compelling people. Here's another one. Another one for University of Miami. Another one's a month ago. Let's see. Is this the same job? I think this is a different. This is looks like they're hiring a few different jobs or different branches for the University of Miami. Looks like I already did this one. I'm going backwards. Hold on. I like this one. Oh, digital marketing specialist for Norwegian Cruise Lines. That could be a great job. Wouldn't you like to work for a cruise line, execute maintenance and gross social media, engage, interact with community, execute paid social media? That means doing Facebook ads, basically. Pixel placement, again, it's all part of doing Facebook ads. So again, 2 years of it's kind of cool. 2 years of experience to work at Norwegian Cruise Lines. That's pretty awesome. Again, you don't need the 2 years of experience. This has been up here for 2 weeks. I would apply for this one as well. Let's see, we already did this. I really need to close these. So this is the same one we did. Digital marketing specialist, Reeves and Associates. Leisure and tourism company. 2 years. Let's see. Day-to-day execution of creative development, implementation, reporting A/B testing plans. 2 years experience. Blah blah blah. This is a good opportunity here. Digital marketing manager, Mia Aesthetic Clinic. Develop, plan, execute digital promotional campaigns. They want 3 years of full-time experience. Again, be an early applicant, as posted a week ago. Definitely would give this one a shot as well. Digital. This one, I remember, so this one says senior paid media specialist. And so they're going to want it's so funny. They actually don't put how many years you want there. But again, even when it says agency experience, because even it says e-commerce pay-per-click experience preferred, still apply. That is the mantra. This one, digital marketing coordinator. I love this. So Creative Circle is a temp agency. It's a staffing agency. That's really great about this is that. So this I'm connected with someone at Creative Circle, which means, I get like thousands of connection requests. And it means that, somebody at Creative Circle at some point was looking to hire someone and they reached out to me because they can see I'm an influencer in this space. What that means is that when you have a temp agency hiring, they will be your advocate. Like Ari Gold, they are your agent. So plan to execute web content, SEO, email marketing. This is what's cool about this is you submit this to this woman, Ramsey, and you have, again, an advocate. She might say, hey, this position isn't available. I have these other positions. We're looking for anybody that knows anything about digital marketing. And again, it's an entry-level job, and this is a part-time gig. This is definitely a job you could get if you're doing the course. Digital marketing intern. Looks like it's at a food equipment company. Definitely doable. Digital marketing lead in the Miami office. This is interesting. This looks like more of a managerial or mentorship. So if you're younger, I don't care how young you are. You've seen someone as young as Karen, as young as 20 years old. She has a leadership personality. She's trained herself. She has that confidence. You could be 20 years old. Heck, if you were the manager at your Starbucks or your McDonald's, you have that ability. Add in your digital marketing skills, and you could definitely get this one too. I'm going to kind of rush through this just because there's so many freaking tabs open, and I want to do another city. This is another one. Again, don't worry about 4+ years. Oh, and this is the big thing that I wanted to show you about this. So it's posted a week ago, digital project manager. It's like Hispanic market plus. Okay, I'm going to tell you, the percentage of the population that understands what PPC is very low. The percentage of the population that knows what PPC is and is bilingual in Spanish and English is like nothing. I've had students, because they worked at American-based companies that were targeting the Latino market, got hired so fast for good jobs. In fact, even Karen, who you've seen do those videos where she does SEO, her main client is an insurance company that markets to the Hispanic market. So the fact that she is fluent in Spanish and English and does SEO, boom, that's one of the main reasons why she's had such success at that company. So if you happen to be bilingual and you have SEM, SEO, what are they looking for here? All the departments, they're not being very specific about it, but if you understand Google Ads, Facebook Ads, SEO, and you speak Spanish, they're not going to care about 40+ years. They're not getting any. It's very unlikely. It's like a jewel in the rough. Go to LinkedIn. We got 745 jobs here. Digital marketing manager at this. At this, I love this, driver's license preferred. Let's see. This one says 5 years, but I would apply there anyway. Digital marketing specialist, Google SEO, Google PPC. Oh, I like this. $60,000 to $80,000 a year. Doesn't even say how many years you're supposed to have or a degree. It's just, again, can you do the job? Digital marketing specialist, Perry Ellis. Digital marketing, Seminole. Looks like a casino. Casinos need a lot of help with digital marketing. I've seen a lot of ads here in Nevada, University of Miami. Oh, I think this this is the same position that we saw on LinkedIn. So they're really actively looking. Let's look over here at agencies in Miami. So you've got, I'm just going to close these tabs. We're almost done here. I still need to get to another city. There's just so many damn opportunities. We're always looking for passionate and talented individuals. That's exactly what I say in the course. If you've taken the course, I said this 2 years ago, and I say it now. They are still looking for people. They are always, they will put this. I can take it to almost any city in the country, and they will have a page that looks similar to this. We're always looking for passionate, intelligent individuals. Search engine marketing, social media management, search engine optimization, and copywriting. Send your resume. We'd love to hear from you. Boom. Contact these people. They are always hiring. These guys, I did not even vet this website. I just opened it up and was hoping that they have Digital Marketing Ninja entry level. Beautiful. Performance Ninja. This is probably someone with a little more experience. Boom. Let's look at this one. Do these guys have a job? Do these guys have a careers section? And by the way, if you're this is 112.io and this one is called 8.digital. They seem to like numbers in Miami, which I think is kind of interesting. I don't see a careers page on this one. About us. Remember, what do I say, guys? Doesn't matter if they have a careers page or not. This one does. Just get in touch with them. Send them your resume. I love this. This one does. Account manager, US, Eastern, West, and content writer and curator, remote. Beautiful. This one is called Brad Averhill. I can't read a simple name. Let's see. This one, they want to chat with me. I don't want to. I don't see a careers page here. This one is Miami Marketing Company. They have a careers page. You could email, let's see if there's like the human resource, but you email into these guys too, just to connect with them. That's another thing I talk about in the course, especially when they have the, you write something personable to the actual person. You don't just send them a form letter. Please submit your resume. It does not. Okay, this one has no open positions, but remember, said there's always turnover, so I would still submit the resume there. This one, 305 careers. We're always on the lookout for fresh new talent. Didn't I tell you? It's like repetitive. Visit our careers page. I have no idea what careers are open here, but do you own this website? No, I don't. So they want you to put in they don't have any listings, but they're always looking for people. Boom. Let's see, about almost done here. Nuzzle. Hire us, blog about us services. And this I don't like how this one scrolls. It's kind of clunky. Scroll faster. Questions, and then there's this one, and boom. So again, it's not every agency has a careers page, but you can see a ton of them do. So these guys, again, we're always having to meet the brightest talent in people. Isn't this hilarious? It's like the same thing. It's like someone saying, I just support the troops. It's like one of the things you hear over and over again. We're always looking for talent. So they probably want to show you a little bit about the culture at the agency, and then you submit your resume and tell them a little bit what you're up to. So Miami looks like it has a lot of great opportunities. In fact, we have an interview that we did with Leon, who moved from Maryland to Fort Lauderdale, and he's working an agency there. So that's going to be posted soon. So that's Miami. Let's move on.
So I had a request for Salt Lake City. I'm going to dive right into it. I went kind of nuts. I kind of just went through a whole bunch of, got 249 results if you look for associate or entry level jobs. And that's in Salt Lake City is not a huge city. So that's very exciting. So I'm going to go through a bunch of these job postings. So this one, digital marketing, this is a really good one here. Actually working at a university, ironic. Paid search management, PPC, paid social, ad optimizations, all the stuff that we teach in the course. Strong knowledge, blah, blah, blah. And then, as I say again and again, bachelor's degree, not required. Not required, no matter what they say. If you have one, great. If you don't, apply anyway. And you don't need 2+ years of digital marketing experience. I think I might even put up a screenshot of, actually, you know what? I will go to my Instagram and show you. I just literally got this email yesterday, and I thought it was so perfect, where this one wrote, took me 3 weeks to get your course at Google Ads certification. I only had 1 month experience. They were looking for someone with 1 to 2 years experience. I did not take the offer because of the hours, but I am amazed I already got a job offer. That is how it goes, because they need people, and the universities are producing worthless graduates who have no applicable skills. But more than anything, they have had this job posting up for 2 weeks, and it looks as if nobody has applied for it. So it puts you in a really good position, whether you show up with 2.5 years of experience or 1 month of experience. There's another good one, SEO manager. I'm actually going to close this tab because I have too many. You can see how many tabs I have open. Salt Lake City, but it says it can be worked from anywhere in the U.S. There's a lot of, again, people always ask me about remote jobs. And my response is that the majority of these jobs are in-house. But as the demand increases for people with these skills, more and more companies are looking for remote workers because they can't find local people. So this is for, you have SEO skills, you know how to optimize existing web content, come up with strategies. And again, remember, this was posted 3 months ago and they've had no applicants. So they're saying, and one of the reasons is they put these ridiculous requirements, 4 to 5 years of marketing related experience, 4 years of SEO experience, bachelor's in communications, marketing. This is all a bunch of BS, especially when they put 4 to 5 years. You know, this industry, guys, is not that old. So when they say 4 to 5 years of experience, I don't care if you have 1 month of experience, apply and get into that habit. I've told this story before. I applied, when I was just getting into this field, I applied for management positions that I didn't have any business applying for. And you know what? There's no law against that. And one time the company said, hey, look, you're not qualified for this, but we have another position that's open. It's good to get into that habit. Here's another one, digital marketing specialist, Myriad Genetics. Ooh, interesting. Kind of a Michael Crichton type company. Working directly with page managers to maintain a strong social media presence, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, help to, email strategy, A/B split testing. And again, they say 2 to 3 years of digital marketing experience preferred. And then they put the bachelor's degree again. It's not necessary. But I love the physical demands. Remember, guys, you're going to have to sit, talk, and hear people. That's very demanding. But I love how that's OSHA. That's OSHA that requires that. Again, 2 weeks ago, early applicant. No one applied for it. Very good opportunity. Digital marketing analogies. Entry level, fun startup environment. Startups can be great so long as they actually pay you. Now, I've had some students will get an internship with a startup and they say, oh, I want to get my experience. It's great. Don't let anybody work you for 6 months for no pay. That is unacceptable. But, if it's a first job, if they're actually paying you, that is good. You can't love your life if you don't love your work. I love this type of language that, that's good for a company. It means they're probably going to have a good work-life balance, hopefully, client management, Strategizing develop content marketing. This is more like SEO type stuff, not necessarily paid. Bachelor's degree, blah, 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 not necessary. Again, this one posted 2 days ago, be an early applicant, but it's had 2 views. It does not seem like there is a really strong pool of digital marketers in Salt Lake City. It is the case in many cities throughout the world. Digital marketing specialist. I like this one, dude. Progrexion. This is actually the company that owns Lexington Law, which I've talked about, which does credit repair. So this is a huge company, and I think it's funny because, again, they posted this 2 months ago, and it doesn't seem that they've had any applications. Collaborate in strategy reporting with the director of paid media, implement tactical application of digital marketing strategies, blah, blah, blah. And it's funny because it says 1 to 3 years in paid media experience. Once again, 1 to 3 years, especially if it says 1 to 3 years and it says entry level, even if you have that very limited experience, apply. Show them that you know how to do the job. You understand paid search, you understand account structure, all the stuff I show you in the course, and you'll be surprised. Just like she was. I got her name. Be Free 813. I actually don't even know my student's name. I just know her handle. They were looking for someone who's experienced. I did not take the offer, but I was amazed I got an offer. That is how it is in this field. Digital marketing manager. This one was posted 3 weeks ago. Park City. You know what? This doesn't. I don't know how much this is actually digital marketing. Yeah, okay, there is return on ad spend for campaigns. Again, this one says mid-senior level, minimum of 5 years experience. 2 years in a leadership role. You know, you could still apply for this. Again, guys, you're not going to be laughed out of here. They might say, oh, maybe you don't have leadership experience. But again, it's been up for 3 weeks. Yeah, my whole point with these things is that they're not getting that many applicants. This one, be an early applicant, posted 4 weeks ago. I think this one had, it's even 2 to 3 years working experience, content management, engaging content. This is definitely more content marketing. But again, entry level, 4 weeks, no applicants. Digital media manager, this is B2B. Now this one is ridiculous because it's 3 weeks ago and they say they want 6 years of experience and it says associate level. Well, that's wrong. It should, someone didn't do this right. It either should say it's a senior position or it shouldn't say 6 years. But again, I would get in this habit, guys. Get cocky. As you get into this field, you should get cocky. You should be as cocky as an investment banker in the 80s or a lawyer in the 90s. You have skills people need. I don't mean you should be a dick. I just mean you want to be confident. You want to eventually, what I train my students to do is to get out of that beginner job-seeking mindset, which is so timid and weak, and you're like, oh, please give me a job. No, I have value to offer. So apply to a position that says you need 6 years of experience. So what if they don't respond to you? So what if you don't get the job? Get used to it. That's one of the things you even learn like when you're learning to date. You know, it's like, just get used to talking to people, to asking people out. It's okay to get rejected. You will find the right opportunity. Look, this one, SEO manager posted 2 months ago, be an early applicant posted 2 months ago. SEO visionary, years of success. Now, let's see. This is for a senior. Again, they say it's a senior position, but it says associate. So I think whoever posted this is a moron. Again, you always have the opportunity, especially when you're applying for an in-house company, to demonstrate your knowledge to people, and you'll be surprised the impact that can make, even if it says you need 6 years of experience, which is absurd. Let's go over to Indeed. This one's digital marketing specialist, Park City, Utah. Marketing degree preferred. Again, they don't know what they're talking about. They could give a crap about your marketing degree if you can actually get them leads and sales. 1 to 2 years, general knowledge of HTML. This has been on there for a while. There's a bunch of these. I don't know how many there were. Just for PPC, there were 42. But if you do digital marketing in Salt Lake City, there were about 457 jobs. Marketing and social media assistant, 45 to 60K a year. That's pretty good for entry level. Now, God, there's so many damn things you can do with digital marketing, guys. Real estate is an industry that is so behind when it comes to digital marketing. It's mind-blowing. There are realtors. A lot of these guys are older, but even the younger ones, they do not learn the power of Google. So they're still doing all this old school, handing out flyers and brochures and things like that, versus Google ads, which are so targeted. So if you bring some knowledge to this application, You have so much that you could offer these real estate guys they don't even know about. Marketing account coordinator, onboard customers. We can make essentially a solid, proven work experience. Believe me, guys. As I said this again and again, if you don't have a degree, do not be intimidated. I am like an evangelist for this. If you do have a degree, that's fine. That's great. Put it at the bottom of your resume. If you do not have a degree, do not be intimidated. We're going to shift this in our lifetime so that people who don't have a degree do not have this delusion that they are somehow inferior. These guys posting this have no idea what they're talking about. And they're in Salt Lake City or South Jordan, Utah. They are getting no applicants. They are getting nobody that has any clue about digital marketing, PPC, SEO, lead generation, A/B split testing. They're not Google certified. You show up and say, look, I don't have a degree. I know how to do this. I know how to do this. I know how to do this. I've done this. I've worked on a couple of accounts. They're going to be blown away. They will be blown away. And if they're not, if they would rather have some college grad who has no experience and no idea about digital marketing versus you, then their business is going to fail. It's on them. Senior digital marketing. What does this one say? Now, I wanted to point this out. This is senior digital marketing manager. Again, you could apply for this, even if it says senior. But here's what I think is really interesting, guys. 3 to 5 years experience. There is no other industry I am aware of where a senior position is 3 years of experience. That's what's so exciting about this field. So that's what I say to people: is get the first year, get your entry level position, and leverage up. And by the way, I don't have it here yet. Shoot, I'm about to post a testimonial from An, who is a student of mine who, a year after working in the field for entry level wages, she now has a $63,000 a year job because she did what I said. She leveraged up. I have to try to find that. I'm about to post it on Instagram next week, so be on the lookout for that. We already looked at this one. This is an executive assistant. This doesn't really look like digital marketing, especially Facebook ads. Oh, this is what the company focuses on. This might, if it's an internship and if it says executive assistant, you might not actually be doing marketing. You might be doing more like busy work type stuff, but pay isn't bad for an internship. Specialist full time. Now this is hilarious to me because you could blow these guys out of the water. They're like, degree in digital media arts, social media required. They don't know what they're looking for. You have to ask them, do you guys want to actually get more leads or sales? Well, I don't have a degree in digital media because I'm not an idiot, but I can show you how to get more customers so that you can make more money. Would you like that? I can show you how to do that. Utah Media Group, benefits highlights, working with a team, confident improve rank conversion, overall traffic. Again, 5 years in Utah, they're not going to find that. You can apply for that. And then digital, did I already do this one? Yeah, I did this one. Salt Lake City. So I looked for digital marketing agencies in Salt Lake City. And there are a ton of agencies. Now, the one thing I will say about these agencies is that they do not that many of these agencies have a careers page, which is unusual. A lot of agencies usually do. But you can see they do have an employment. This one has an employment contact. These guys do have marketing specialist, marketing internship. This is called Hypergrowth CEO. This company, they have a couple of open positions, Access 41. These guys, let's see, they don't, but they have a careers email. So remember, even if it doesn't have a careers listing, you could always contact these agencies and say, hey, I live in Salt Lake City, and guess what? I know how to do PPC SEO. I'm Google certified, all the stuff that we teach in the course, and you will likely get a good response. This is another one, Fluid. Yes, they do. Oh, work for us. These guys said we're always looking for extraordinary people. So yeah, there actually are a few agencies that are looking for people here. This one too, Thought Lab. So guys, if you're in a decent sized city, there are openings. And remember, this isn't set in stone. I could do this walkthrough a month from now. There's going to be new jobs, new openings. So that's Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah. Let's go on to the next city.